At least I can get up here and explore now. Oh, there you little guys are. Hi. Get plort from you. Where it went? Didn't need that actually, sadly. Storm was okay, interesting. Oh no, you're definitely a shadow one. Okay, so then the other one probably isn't, based on how you look. This is a common enough resource. I'd rather have the storm glass and stuff, but I'm not going to be able to get as commonly. I'm going to have to divvy up inventory space. There we go. So what is that done now? Something for sure. Not sure what. At least we get a little bit of a warning before the lightning hits. Aw, lost this time. Darn. I don't think it's a shadow one. You never know. I think not. I think that was entirely objective. So let's see if we can find another twin summon because I think that is probably what it's going to be. Kind of feels like what it's setting up for. You guys have any throats around here that you've left behind, or have you eaten like everything and not like? I don't think you left throats. You have to find some food somewhere to give you guys. And some food down. Oh boy, that's a lot of tar slimes. There we go. Get those cleaned up. Need the twin slime clones though. You guys eaten literally everything, so now I can't even get some if I was trying to try to. I think the majority of the food is gone. Aside from maybe a chicken. Well, I at least have some chickens that I can use as needed. I deal with this thing. Ah, there's one. That one will actually pick it up. It's also not a rare resource, I'm not worried. I'm going to go the other side. Try it from this side. And nope, I have to go the other side. So all the way. I don't really know what other slime it would end up being. Is there going to be a lightning strike here pretty soon? I wonder. But then again, there's a jumping puzzle to go all the way over there. Okay. And there's no defense. And there's one. That. Get the pink one just in case, but I don't think it's one. Maybe another one. I just don't know if a slime this reminds me of other than maybe the twin slimes. This is about the closest I'm gonna be able to get to it. I don't think I can actually fly all the way over there without dropping first, so I hope. No, apparently not. During wind speed, just my aim is that bad, but I don't think it's actually just the right one. I don't want to be like the storm class. But then again, you never know. At least see any other statues around that makes me think the other that I can open. That would help with these shenanigans that are going on with this game right now. Not particularly. Oh. Yeah, so it is definitely not the right kind of statue, because what is they called it? Slumber. Okay. So I have no idea what that is. That is not one I have met yet. Well, that answers that at least. Oh, and there were the tar slimes again. So let me go back up here and see if I can figure out, because I'm going to have to build more of the things for light beams, but I need to figure out where the light beam is actually supposed to go. I do, maybe the tower next to it has something it needs to shine on, but it'd be easier if I can kind of figure out the puzzle so I can figure out how many. I think it's going to be the mushroom things that it needs to shine on. Don't see anything here. Is there actually a door all the way over there? Might be. Well, that becomes more funky. I have no idea how I would get to that. Well, at least I got the gold out of that, I think. Because it would fly a cliff that was not meant to go flying off of. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of quantum stuff going on. Another level up yet for these things. Toss them through. Yes. Oh, it doesn't do that. That's interesting. We got plenty of the ports that way. So let me head back out of here. See if I figure out if there's any doors here I haven't opened or something. Because we need to figure out where this last slime it's trying to introduce us to is. I have no idea. But it is a new slime. There's gotta be a way to find it. Well, there was the gold slime until it wouldn't move. What's up here? And not much. Halfway down there, there's a door to open, but I forgot what it requires. Oh, boom cord. Okay. Need to go see if there's any in the room back here. If there is, that'd be the place to pick one up. At least one of the rooms where there might be slimes. No, but I did find a bunch of angry slimes. Not quite what I'm looking for. The other option is if I can't find the bloom slimes in here, what is probably easier is to head out of this area. And of course there's going to be a bunch in the lava area that comes before the whole gate situation. So that would also be cool. Oh yeah, we have definitely spawned in a bunch of tar slimes. Not great. I'm to go grab that boom port and then come back. Let things hopefully despawn because I have to go through a gate. The warp gates are changing areas, so in theory, might actually behave itself. Oh, I wonder if my internet had a small little moment there. Okay. Sorry if the stream for whatever reason decided to have just a second of problem. Okay, so I need to get a boom port. There should be plenty out here. They technically live like right outside this gate. And once I get that door open, maybe it'll give me some answers. Oh, hi, buddy. Don't have food for you in general, actually. But you can go out with your friends over there, I think. Yep, here's food. Yep. Need a second of those to be fair. There's one. There's another. There's one. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go take that back in and see if there's enough doors to open with them, or if it's just the one. If it's just the one, it works out better, but I have a feeling it's gonna be more than one. And figure out where it opens. Definitely not portal back to my house by accident. So far, so good. Except when I immediately run into lava because I thought I had enough stamina to do the jump. Whoops. Where's that gate? Is it out this way? You. It's down here, if I remember right. Yep, because there's the one. To get past this one. And in here as carefully as I can. Definitely grind a bit more than I want to. Based on that sound, I definitely have a feeling there is more than one. Is there one out this way? Nope. Is there one in here, though? Nope, because I can't go through there. So that's definitely going to be a for later thing. Let me figure out... That did open up something then, because I only see the one. So I think that tar slime ended up not lasting long. There was one I thought that fell. Might have fallen in the lava, which I also think counts as an instant way to get rid of them as well as water. Is there any up here that need a port to open a gate or anything? I don't see one, so I don't think so. Don't know where the gate would have been. The only gate I know of was like back here, right? No, because that's the same area that we can't get far enough into. So let me go back over by statue here and see. This room, do I see any other ones? Nope. Okay, the tin petals make that noise. I was wondering what that noise was. It's the tin petals. Nope. Oh no, the lava doesn't seem to affect you guys as much as I was hoping. Well, that's back here. I've thoroughly got myself stuck. Is there one out here by chance? Because that'd be definitely a place I could see one be. No, I don't think so. Down this way. This leaves me technically back out here, which I do need to refill my water in case I get more of the tar slimes. Yeah, I have no idea what that's supposed to open. Or if there's more that are needed to open anything. I'm just gonna have to be stuck until I can figure out what is actually supposed to happen with that. I also think there's an attachment I don't have for this for some things just yet. I should just head back to base for a little bit, get some supplies, get that sort of stuff, and come back. Because I at least have some of the quantum ports and stuff that I needed. Where's this one going? Just back out here. That's right. The other side goes to the other side of this, to be fair. There's a way on the other side? Yep, there's a way on the other side. Okay. This is not something with. I wonder if there's anywhere in the main area. Nope. I have this that has one of the statues that I need to feed, quote unquote, to get it up. Can't wait for my stamina to go back for to the jump back over. There we go. Oh, and that looks interesting. Yeah, that takes me back up there. Where's the other side go? Let's go back into the place. Yep, where I need to go. Okay. Was there any statues here that I need to do? Actually, yes. Well, I can get rid of those and go grab one of the crystal ones. At least my assumption is it's gonna be a crystal one. And my hope is that it's gonna be a crystal one because I wanted to go find a rock one. If it isn't. Also, I did hovered over it and checked, and I kind of didn't do that either. I just went for it. Okay, that's probably gonna bite me in the butt. Immediately. And there should be crystal slimes out here if I remember right. Yep. Just have to be lucky and find a port. Okay, tar slime spawning. This is the next thing. Problem is that's gonna give me a mountain foot. I don't want her. There we go. No more. Let's head back and see if that's what I need for that gate. So yeah, it's gonna be this way. To be fair though, I don't think there's any rock slimes in here. It is mostly just the crystal ones. I'm trying to go off of assuming, probably not a great idea, that it's basically the slimes that you're going to find in here is what they're going to be using for the puzzles, but they could surprise me and it could definitely be something entirely different. Nope, it's the rock. Back out the gate we go, because I know there's going to be rock ones out there. Do those at least. Not many, but it's some. It's definitely going to help. But I've been for 2 hours, so what I'm probably going to do that second is really quickly taking a break. When I lose my entire inventory because I didn't manage to jump. Okay. Sucks a little bit on some of the forts, but not too bad. I do need to do farm care, so give me a chance to take a break, but I need to figure out what it is I need for more of these, which is the lava dust, so I'm going to be going right back to that lava area anyways. It also means I can just take a rock fort with me, because I have the slimes that make it. It'd been easier if I just run out and grabbed it and taken it back in, but it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna take a real quick break, and I will be back to fix that mistake that I just made. Okay, there we go. So we just need to go take care of our slimes again really quick. Since I kinda oofed that one up just a bit. I'll just have to remember to take a rock slime port with me. Not gonna do much. I'm probably not gonna necessarily refill their food just yet because I want to quickly get back to that. But at the same time, I also do need to get the beams. And I need to go get the uh, lava dust, I think is what it's called. We still have 3 slimes we have not seen yet, and they've got to be partly from that area. So I'm very curious as to how I'm gonna get this work. Because one of those slimes is the one for that little like revolving statue thing that I really need to figure out how it works. Because if I can do that, then it's gonna be a lot better for uh, getting some stuff open that I just don't have a way of opening yet. I think. And that's gonna get me a little bit closer to getting more done in that area. We haven't seen that slime, so assuming it's again a thing of don't have something open, need to open something just to get that so I can open something else. There we go. Considering you guys are angry, you're acting like you haven't been fed, but the problem is I know you guys have been fed. I know you're not technically... At least you shouldn't be, because there is food on the ground that I can see. Closer to being out of food, but definitely not out of food. There we go. These. Well, that one. It's all these ports, and then go grab a rock port to go take ports. Or a couple. And see if we can do making that open. There we go. I need to check on the chicken coop. There's already a stack of chickens. There's way too many chickens. Okay. Let's go feed the boom slimes who need it. Because that's the chicken they prefer. And I wanted to go check on the other chicken coop at some point. Don't worry guys, you're gonna have plenty of food. It's probably not good because I can already tell that the plorts aren't getting picked up because there's too many. You guys in their hand are out of food. There we go. You're just about 100 bullets there. Yep. Definitely time to pull some of them out. Is it gonna like instantly refill? Yeah. Oh boy. I guess the good news is they're giving me lots of plorts, which means regardless of how low the price is, I'm still getting a decent amount. this might actually top off the food tank entirely. Nope, not quite. Pretty close though. They're gonna have to share the last 20 though. There we go. Oh, I tried so hard not to pick one. Still managed to pick one up. Everything's gonna be full anyways though, because I'm gonna head out and do stuff here once I get that rock port. Problem for the light puzzles, I just can't tell where it's wanting to go with it. I'm beginning to think maybe it's a got it done at least, but there's some steps before that that should have been done. I don't know how to deal with the little green door. Ooh. With little deep green doors that want something. Here's our decor. Nice. Two of those apparently. Take a second of these though. So a second of these, but that's fine for now because I have an idea. I just need to figure out if it will work. So I want to get stuff from the area that I'm in now, so my inventory is not full all the time. It's going to take a little bit to construct. So now I can go back out. Hope it's not too presumptuous, but I got you this. I hope you like it. Usually I use an algorithm to identify appropriate gifts, but in this instance I sort of winged it. I agree, the spontaneity scares me too. Hey, pink teleporter's not a bad idea. You know, babe, they say the best gifts come from the heart. This one comes from a store, but close enough, right? Ooh. Hello, fellow human. As gift wrapper. Yo, wait.
Good day.
Yay, chickens. Ooh, I got a coastal rock. So, okay, Bob's giving me decor perk. That's interesting. I set up 2 teleporters that allows you to travel between 2 locations of your choosing. Did you actually give me 2, though? Hopefully it gave me 2 and it's not just like, here's 1. Let's see how this works. Oh no, did they give me the blueprint and not the actual thing? That is exactly what they... I have the blueprint for it. I don't have the thing. The one thing that would be really helpful right now for teleporting back and forth to the place I'm questing in. Not the thing they gave though. No, they gave me the blueprint. Need lots of lava dust. Okay, well, I need to go get it anyways, so... Not the end of the world currently. What does the little mark have today? not a lab cart. Probably not the best use for my money, but for right now, let me buy the teleporters and see if any of them take different things, so that it might be easier to build them. You take some actual stuff that I can get, plus a resource I haven't found yet. That's interesting. You take some stuff I also haven't found yet. You take a Slumber port, which now I know what they look like. Oh. And you take stuff I have not seen. Well, apparently, warp technology is not a thing for right now, until I can get some, a little bit heavier resources. Let alone resources I just haven't seen yet. Speaking of resources and things, and how is your lovely adventure through Moria Slayer deeds in that game going? Because I know you're in chat now. I did see you send the message. Oh. Over down here, and hopefully it's me in the right spot in the lava area. The wrong one. Oh, how are there tire slimes out here already? I barely poured it in. Okay, game. I forgot to grab one of the little rock torches, so I should probably go do that. And I have water to do that. Yep. Should be problem solver. Nope. And there should be rock torches out here. Ah, there's my lava dust I need. And some very angry slimes. Oop. Well, they decided I didn't need that, and thankfully I had an empty. Prefer not to sleep with you. Well, I'm gonna have to be a little more careful finding lava dust. I think technically you can feed feral slimes, and it should fix the problem, but I also can't guarantee that. Okay, we got a few of those. I got 0 lava dust from that because of it, but we'll get there. Even more chickens, okay. Oh yeah, I put that down. I forgot I got med stations for this that I put down. I'll deal with the messages later. I just want to get the gateway open. Yeah, let's get across here and back out there, and this time not die to angry slimes and get my resources that I need. I'm not seeing any of the oil resource that I need. Hoping I can find out where that one is again later. Perfect. I guess that stuff is not even there anymore because I didn't quite drop my inventory per se. But at least there was one bottle of it, so I do have that now. It can be a pain finding where the rest of them. Oh, there's two here. Still in angry slime territory. I can get back up here, I think. I should be able to when I get my stamina back. Yep. Nope. Maybe? Around to this side and back over there, I think. Be able to do that like I need to. Oh, I can try that again. I need a bit more stamina again. Get away from these slimes if I can. And nope. Might be able to go through the cave. And once my stamina's all the way up. I think we're gonna be going through the cave. I'm gonna have to give up and go that route, I think. So for some reason, I'm not able to do the jump I normally do to get over where I need to go. Probably so with really aggressive slimes. I don't think your gear gets damaged, but that would be an interesting thing to see if it's because my gear is damaged somehow. I don't think so, though. At least from what I've seen, I haven't seen that happen yet. Here's something I need. Kind of the sheer tons of it, I'm going to need it. We have 8. 8 is definitely a good start. I just need to find more of it. Should be plenty in this area. No. See some. Go. Ooh, okay, gold chest, nice. Ooh, any good resources that I can send through the thingy, I think. I set it up. Send stuff over. Is there any more? Yep, there we go. There's more gold chest. Okay, we have 21. That is perfect, because I think it gives us enough for one thing. But we're going to be using it for that more than we're going to be using it for warp gate, but we'll get it for warp gate later. Perfect. Okay, now we go back through here. Beat our little statue. Then we should be able to go from there and get something. I will be able to set down the machine and hopefully get it working so that I can send out the things I need to. It's something move. Apparently not that. I wonder what opened because I heard it. Maybe the area down here, so if I wanted to, I can start being able to, trying to fit the port into one area. Where there's like a valve gate blocking it. So there's a little statue there. So. Nope. That's not open. There must be another side to it somewhere. Does sound like something open. Nope. What did we get? Tar slime soap. Here and here. Maybe it's something out in the actual area that's not open, that wasn't before. Yeah. Water. Definitely a bunch I don't want to deal with right now. How are there tar slimes out here of all places? Yep, I think I've got most of them. Nope. There we go. Now I should. Well, I can hope something out here is open now. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be quite that lucky. Yeah, same here. I can't put anything in it. Okay. At least not until that timer runs out. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. Went down to, or no, here we go. It's through here. That's why. Okay. Looks like it's finally calmed down a little bit. Yep, okay, perfect. Ah, okay. So I only want to put things in the warp depot that I'm going to be able to take out of the other one. Because I think it can only take one stack or something. Or a stack of one sort of thing. Not bad, not helpful. I need to find another one of those, or maybe explain to me how I'm supposed to open some of these doors. Surely there's another thing where they're going to try to talk to me and be like, hey, this is how you do a thing that I missed somewhere that explains some of how I'm supposed to get some of these areas open. Yeah, trying to improve dialogue options. Just yet, at least. So maybe if I miss something for a bit here. Is not my greatest moment of hammering it up. Resource is worth it, but downside, I'm not gonna be able to keep it fake. Wait, no, ping me back over here. Okay, perfect. A bit worried I was gonna end up once again dropping down and losing everything. At least put these resources in the refinery link. I'm not having to keep them in for the whole time. There's a way up. It would let me get across somewhere. Even I get to it. Maybe this is the answer? This is close enough to looking like stairs. Nope. Not quite that way, at least. Maybe from that tower somehow. I guess if I go the other side and there and around, then I could probably. Which means going back over this way to go through the broken leaning tower, all the way up and around. Or not. Okay, I have to go the other way. Because if I can get back through that leaning tower and across to where that thing is up there, because we can walk along that kind of platform. And in theory, we can get to where I'm seeing stairs up there and possibly up to the top of that tower. The thing across from it. Oh, hi, slimes. There we go. Get my stamina back so I can fly across here. I don't think there's anything over there I can get to. So, if I go across here, around, oh, the stairs are here. So getting up there isn't going to be as easy as it seems. I don't think there's anything I can jump to get over to it. There's anything over this way? Nope. Here that gives me a hint to where from here I would go. There is something up here if I can get up there. Is it something I can just look up straight up? Okay, so it is just something here that I can see anyways. There's any way getting in here from here. Maybe never know? Well, no, considering it's red, it doesn't sound like it's gonna be something I can pass through just yet. Let me see if I can get any idea of what I'm looking over here. That is probably the next part of that puzzle, is figuring out how to get the light to move where it needs to go, but I'm not sure what it's even supposed to be aiming at. Whatever it is, I'd have to be able to place the beam over there. So I'm missing another gate somewhere else to there, maybe? I don't remember there being any gates back through this way that I've seen open that would take me to another part of this. I'm assuming it's kind of what's going on. Yep. Those. Go back through here and see if I can find anything that makes me think there is a way I'm supposed to go that isn't where I've already and that I haven't already gone. Here, back here. I see those 10 petals, I should probably grab them. There was something that required them, and I don't remember what it was. I don't think the main room had any more gates open it. There was definitely a reference early on that there was more than one gate that you could essentially go through. That was one of them. I haven't seen any others that make me think there's another one listed yet. Okay. There's no statues here. This door doesn't seem active. One of those drops in a way I'm not going to be able to retrieve, but that is okay. Wait a minute. Hi, little guys. I got the shadow ports, so that's helpful. Sure, it's supposed to be stuff down here. How do I get up? Oh, okay, easy enough. There we go. Go through anywhere here. I'll just use the home teleport for a second until I can kind of figure out what I'm needing to do. I mean, there's some other areas that I know of the really large slimes that kind of block entrances or portals or stuff like that. I know where one of them is. Or it's a whole area we haven't explored and maybe it's part of it. But that one's going to take a lot more work because I have to go every single time it's nighttime in game and try to get enough of the nectar to deal with that one because it's the only thing it'll eat. I just need 100 plorts for that, which is not too bad because, to be fair, I have tons of those. So I'll be able to make a few of those for when I can use them later. I also need to see what I need for the next bag upgrade so I can actually hold more stuff. Pretty soon it shouldn't be too bad to be able to a little bit more. Because then I think the next one's going to be 50, and then so on and so forth. So I'm hoping it's not something that's super expensive where I can't get my too soon. It's a storage cell and radiant ore. Radiant ore isn't too bad. Storage cell might just be a blueprint thing? At least I hope. I hope it's just I don't have the blueprint for it. They're giving me gifts, making sure it's not anything that's story based. So far, no. Is there a blueprint in here that I have missed for the storage cell? That is always possible. Does not look like. Nope, not what I'm looking for just yet. Okay. Not bad, not good. And you don't have anything new, I don't think, for the most part. Besides some flowers I can put down here. Okay. Okay, so far so good. I'm cooking these. I'm just gonna have to try my best for the opening of that other area just to see if that's what I'm missing some stuff for. That's what I'm able to progress so far. A bit funny, but would not be surprised kind of thing. Yeah, I wish it would tell me the name if I hover over the picture to be like, is this something I've picked up and have somehow missed? That thing had it as a requirement. It was something with warp tech, right? Hang on. It's showing it as something I can pick up or I know of. So, uh, no, it is definitely something I've not seen before, and yet because it's a requirement, I think it's allowed. I'm allowed to see it, but I'm not. I don't have the area that needs it open. Look it up really quick. So it's one of those things like it's telling me, but the answer is also no. So I'm curious if it was just on the off chance. Um, yes. So it is. It is the thing that I've goofed, where I opened this one first, and I haven't done the giant flutter slime, and so there is the second door to the labyrinth. That's what I was wondering. If there's a second door, like that's what I've messed up. So why this is so much harder than it seems like it should be. Yes, that is exactly what it is. Okay. Whoops. I at least put down some decor really quick. Flower-wise, while I wait for it to be nighttime, then I can actually skip time. I should probably at some point also flowers down here, please. Thank you. So I can mess with these. I should probably also make sure all the slimes are fed and stuff. That is a super cute little thing. Craft flowers by chance? I have not done yet because I realized I could. That would be interesting. Let alone if I have the stuff for it, but is there some decor stuff I haven't realized I unlocked? Ooh. Yes, I can. Okay. I have one I can spare for this. I'm curious how that's gonna look. Oh. I'm using my jelly stone, but that's okay for now. No, these just take tabby plates. That's kind of fun. I need the radiant ore, so I can't really do that just yet. Nope. These are pretty cheap to make. I think we're good on that. Definitely gonna have to unlock more flowers that I can make. For now, we got a couple and a couple trees. Oh yeah, that's a lot larger than I was expecting. That'll work. It'll work. I have an idea where this might look good. Get it over here. Actually, I think it's not perfect. Okay. Let's go pick up all the cherries I've forgotten and feed these followers. Oh, I already have a full stack. Holy moly. Okay. They must last just a tiny bit longer before technically, which is very convenient. Nice, okay. Into the ports. Then I'll go to the beach area and put the little ribbon flags I have up. I need to see what the ash flower is gonna look like as well. What do these look like? Would I rather have them in this? I would rather have them closer to the cave, I think. Do about there? Oh, yeah, like that. I think that's more as well over there later. Go to the beach area, put these ones down really quick, and then start heading over to the area where we have to gather a bunch of nectar to try to feed the one slime so I can get that side of the gate open. And things are making a lot more sense. So I can make sure the flutter slimes are fed. Yep. I haven't even checked on the chickens in here, and if the other ones have had these ones are also probably not great. Wait, no. No, even with the egg slime, actually not too bad. Little egg slime back, and we're gonna go on those guys. They should figure out what they're supposed to be doing. Where's the other pen of chickens? There's so many. Yeah, this is the one I think I need a little bit more. Oh, yours is empty. How do you get through it so fast? Let's go see what the message is that they have for me, and then go from there and ignore the chicken coop for now. That thing is too full. Like, why do they take the rocks? I think they're... Ooh, I didn't realize the mushrooms glowed. That's pretty. I'm definitely gonna want to get more of those. The mushrooms in general, probably. If the majority of them glow, I'm definitely gonna get quite a few. Okay, time to go on a nectar hunt. Let's see what I can find. Hopefully I can get a decent amount of it done, because they need about 40. If I remember right. Like, pretty much every single one needs about a stack of 40 food. Maybe a little over 30. Because I know that most of them eat a full amount of 20, and I think it's quite a bit over. So a little bit of a... Hopefully... I have some luck finding nectar and getting a big enough stack that I can at least take a good chunk out of what I need. But I doubt I'm going to get the full amount I need. Ooh. Excuse me, moth. Don't bite me. That's mean. Moth mixed with the somewhat fox-based slime, but not exactly. Is there any nectar right here that I can see? Generally, there's some behind that. I'm lucky. There's not a bunch of Flutter slimes out and about, because if they're out and about, they will eat it before I ever get to it if it drops. It's not still in like the... Is there any... Yes, there is. Okay. Here's the start of our stack. We got 2 so far. That's better than I was expecting this room. There's one up here if I can get to it. What is down there? Oh, okay. Little prize pod. Spring pad. Okay, so higher jump if you get in certain areas. Good to know. A little area though. I got here. Now there's the portal. There's plenty of nectar around here. There's some up there. Get it down. If we'd be able to get it there too. Oh, that wasn't expected. Alright. Would have been nice if it was still in good condition, I guess, but well, at least it exists, but downside, not in a way that I can actually grab it to use for what I need to use it. Number 5. Nope, another prize pod. Tank liner. Okay. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna need for an upgrade later. Here's one. Can't remember if there's nectar over on this side, but I think so. If I'm lucky. A weird little firefly effect is kind of cool, but I don't think they're actual fireflies. I need to remember not to walk off the ledge because I'm distracted looking at a very pretty game. Because this game will take my inventory that I do need for doing that. Okay, down here. There shouldn't be anything like that down here, but maybe prize pot or 2 I can look for just in case. I think those will help me with stuff. Oh. That's interesting. Ah. And I got a mushroom planter. A thing I did actually want, don't get me wrong, but just not exactly how I was expecting to get it. I need to get back up somehow. That's probably how. Anything with nectar here? Maybe, maybe not. But there should be by the big tree. Maybe not. Crab. I'm not seeing it on the ground, and I'm not seeing it on the tree. There's some honey, though. Oh, there we go. We are up to 7. We got some beeswax. Back this way. If I can get up there, there might be some. Hoping I can find at least a nectar this run, but I'm not getting my hopes up on that. I might start out just a tiny bit. Because once it falls, it's a little bit harder to pick up anyways, because something will pick it up. There's a few slimes that will quite literally eat anything. I'm generally not that, but they combine with the right slime. Absolutely. I might be able to boost myself and get up on that. Nope. Huh. Up here. There's clearly things up there. Oh. Now see, that kind of looks like I could jump over from one side to the other. I wonder if that is actually true. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like that is possible. Yep, there we go. That's how we get over here. Lots of chicken nests. Some more beeswax that I need. Ah, there's a prize spot. What is in this one? Golden flutter statue. Oh, that's interesting. And I don't think very helpful for the second at least. We got this tree, but none of the spawns for nectar. And it is already daytime again. Let's go turn in this 7 that I do have. And see if maybe I can find 1 or 2 more on the way back if I'm lucky. Good news, I at least picked up a lot of resources I'm gonna need for later stuff. Real jelly is what I saw now. It might not be from one of the areas I've been in. No nectar over here or anywhere over there. It looks of it. Nope. I do see the lucky cat though. Who wants chicken? I'm gonna need to jump from over here back up again. Hopefully I can get an idea of how much more I'm gonna need, because I don't remember how much I fed them already. And maybe it doesn't take the full amount if I'm lucky. But I feel like it's gonna take the exact full amount, and this is one of the hardest ones to do because their diet is so specific. It's specifically a thing that's just rare by default. Nope. Not quite how I want to do this, but it might work. There we go. Oh. Ooh, we actually had enough, so no, it didn't take that much. Nice. So where does this go now? Clarifying places. Holy moly, I did not realize it was gonna be them. Oh? Why is it just a straight drop down? What did I get for this one? No idea. Okay. Watch out. The breach is so much smaller now. It fills me with hope. I remember when I first found it, I just walked right into the labyrinth and began exploring. It's endless gray halls, not even understanding what was really happening. But it's not so easy this time. Whatever I do, I need to shut the door tight behind me. I can't let it all happen again after coming this far. Interesting. So where is this door? Starlight Strand portal. Nice. Actually, very helpful. Back there, I'm assuming. Okay, and how is this door gonna work? I think it'll be pretty similar. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty similar. And what happened to have built any? Did I? Did. Is one gonna be able to do it though? Doubt it. We need a second one. Which I should technically have the stuff for it. So we can get this door open finally. I'm here. Just so I don't lose stuff when I come back. Or actually, I'll wait on the refinery link. Because I can put the refinery link in once I get the door properly open, but that means we're getting back out of here. Which I'm assuming there is a way. Oh, yep, there we go. Where does this take me up? Sheer drop, actually. Multiple sheer drops. Holy moly, okay. We're good. Got plenty more of that. I need to actually go all the way back. Downside, I don't have a portal to do it quicker. Those two-way portals are definitely gonna have to go where those gates are at some point once I get them done. First things first, though, getting the little beam thing so we can get that door open. I always grab another extra just in case, but we should be able to go right into the other side of it. And then I might be able to figure out the other side of that puzzle for that area. So far, I haven't been able to see the other side or get to the other side, so maybe that's the answer, is it's two sections of the labyrinth. So you have to run back and forth between the two. Which means there's definitely a portal going from one to the other as well, as soon as I can do that. Okay, buddies, I need to get out of through here, get back to the house, and make that thing, and then run all the way back. Shit everything, because I think it was just hunter ports that I needed. I think I turned those in, but I might also sold them. So I can just grab some more really quick, put them in, and see if that is what I need. I have something for you to try, and to be honest, if it works, I'm going to be super creeped out. Created a blueprint of a key, a special archive key for the drones you've been finding. If any archival data exists, then this should be the way to access it. Ooh. I say should because I actually have no idea. But if those drones are from the pages of my journals, well, this key is how I would access their archives, if I ever built anything like that. And it hardly makes any sense, but I need to try it. If it works and an archive exists and it somehow allows you to understand what's happening on the island more than you do now, well, I'm happy to have been able to help. I kinda owe you one still, right? Just make this doohickey and don't tell me if it works or not. Because if it does, I really don't think I'm ready to deal with knowing that. Interesting. Well, yeah, it's true. If it was her design, it's not her that built them, and somebody stole the design straight out of her journal, I would be a little concerned as well. Meow. Hi, Cece. Get some hunter ports. So I know I have enough. Would you like to say anything, Cece? Would you like to say hello? Nope, apparently not. You don't wish to say hi? You don't want to say hi? Oh, nope, but you'll get on my desk. Whether or not I move things so you can get on my desk. Please don't knock anything over. Okay, okay, don't knock my mic over either, please. Hello, kitty. Hello. Can't really lay down right now on the desk. I got too much stuff on it. I got too many things. Oh no, you're gonna lay on my hand while I'm trying to use the mouse. Okay. See, now that's just inconvenient. That is the worst place you could lay. It is, it really is. No, you do not care. Okay. We have 3 made, so that should be 1 for the thing we need to do, plus 2 extra. Which means if I need more than the 2 extra, I'm gonna be heading back and having to do that, but no, not too bad. You're trying to lay on my hand. If me moving my hand annoys you, kitty, I don't know what to tell you. You have actively chosen to lay on the thing that needs to move. You are such a silly cat. Is this your way of telling me that you really want a treat? Maybe if you, in some absolute, like, actual way, inconvenience me enough, I'll go and get up and get you a treat. As you smack my face on camera. I think I found out what you were. You're such a silly cat. Some nice resources on our way back. To go drop into a hole in the ground again because I was not expecting that. You start loudly licking into the mic, cat. That's it. You're off the desk again. I'm sorry. I don't think people want to hear kitty ASMR. Specifically, kitty lick ASMR. That's your thoughts on that is head shake. Oh, actually was able to navigate that a lot better than I was expecting. Until about here. What is it with you touching my face today? Hi. Hope you're not trying to clean my face, cat, if that's the lick paw and then slap me with it isn't. I don't think that works super well. Oh, that was really good for a second there. Gotten just about right. Ah. And there we go. Door is open. Now to see what this side is going to be of the labyrinth is going to be like. What's he see? You definitely have thoughts. It is my coffee. My yummy, delicious coffee. But you definitely do not want to be, I promise. You're not missing out. Like, fully, I promise you aren't missing out. Oop. Always love some little prize pods. Chess. Nope. Again, Beatrix, do you need something? So we need to go find them. So maybe we find him on this side and not the other side. Ooh. I do like the aesthetic, though. That's very pretty. So that's the area where we're gonna have something to end up putting quartz, probably. And I probably have to do that sooner versus later. This is closed. CC. What are you doing? Ooh. You can't knock the mic over, I'm sorry. I know you think it's in your way. I came down that way. So I came down that way, so I need to go this way, probably. Which means I need to feral slimes as much as possible here. Okay, so I have an antler slime thing. One of them to be fed for. They're going to feed themselves here in a second anyways, which is perfect. Oh, but I also need a boom floor. Darn. You wouldn't happen to have one of those in this drawer, would you? Nope, that's fine. That is an unfortunate drop. I'm just gonna have to hope I can make, which I did. You. It's gotta be an easier way to navigate this place. Well, that's an interesting thing. That doesn't give me an idea of how I'm supposed to move forward, though. Assuming we have to use this. I got there. Swing up further. Oh, maybe not. I don't think there's a way in that. But that is interesting. Oh, aqua blocks, okay. Okay, what type of port is needed for that? Oh, that one, okay. Should be some of those around. Wait, no, there'd be on the other one. The other labyrinth. Oh, wait, no, there are some around, okay. I just need to find you guys some fruit. Something I do have a piece of. Perfect. Nope, you guys need to shoo. CC. What are you being grouchy about? How to get up there? I'm actually on the plane. It's perfect. I don't think I can get up to the next one here, but maybe. Maybe also be easier if I use this thing. Oh, okay. Here, when I stop getting stuck on things, I should be able to... Oh, shoot. Go around the side. Get up where I need to go. Get here. Should be able to get over there. Hopefully. There we go. That opens that door. Here. Nope, nope. Go through there in a second. I need to figure out how to get up there. Oh, Adios, kitty. Off CC goes to do CC things. Unless I get over here first. Then up there. Actually, that looks like what it's probably going to be. Okay. Yep, kitty. Kitty said adios for a little bit. She'll be back, I guarantee. Oh, wait, is this one of the, I didn't need to go up that far. Cannons. Yeah, it is. Okay. Interesting. And that unlocked my map. So now I'll probably go through here. And this leads me back here, right? Or no? No, no. This is a different area. Okay, I need a crystal slime. Which is another thing I'm yet to see here. To me, this one is meant to be done after, because this is a lot more complex and I have to bring a lot more stuff with me. So I don't remember seeing any crystal slimes. Nope. No, no, I'm actually about to not be okay. To say it was okay for a second, but definitely was not going to stay okay. That I can get. I need a boom port, and I need a crystal or rock port. I can just grab both at this point. Look good. And see from there what I need. Can I get those doors open? You can grab rock ones and then head all the way back over there. I might be able to build a teleport if I can. I'm definitely going to be doing that to set it down so I don't have to keep doing this. Should check that before I do grab a rock port since I'm going to be. Nope, nope. Some of the stuff I need I don't have, that's right. Okay. I make this one though, and I have all the stuff. Perfect. Can at least teleport there quicker. With a lot less issue. Grab a couple quartz from the little rock slimes. And then get out here and figure out where I'm going to put the warp gate. Don't mess with any ideas of where I'm going to start putting that stuff. I definitely need to now. Maybe along out here. Nope. Where did you put me? Okay, so this whole area is considered Starlight Strand. Okay. Not too bad. Just need to head over, back all the way through here, back through that gate, and then go find the gates with it. You know, when I started this, I was like, I don't know why they'd have or warp technology aside from I don't think like there's gonna be some stuff that's far from the base, but probably not that far, right? No. I see now. I understand. We go. And back over across here. Then we just need to go through the gate. Actually, who the one door I saw was that took 2 plorts, which I think is actually fairly close because it was just in that area that said there was aggressive slimes, and the other one is past that. At least I hope. Let's get this boom one delivered first. Where does this take me? I'm in an interesting area. Don't see how this benefits me just yet, but I guarantee there is one. Oh, we got a tar slime invasion. That's not good. One more jump and I should be able to get across. Hopefully. Oh, no. Didn't my stamina refill enough for that one. I also don't want to have to deal with the tar slimes because I don't have water right now. We'll make it fly. Definitely not going to be able to if I fall further. Yep. Better starting point. Now to find that door. And figure out what it actually takes. up there? Maybe to be able to throw it. At least closer? Nope. There we go. And now the door's open. Back out here. You have tar slimes everywhere. That's not convenient. Not a bigger what we're missing. No CC. You're not gonna get to pull my chair just cuz. Be patient, okay? Ah, okay, so there is something. As far as this is supposed to work. What, kitty? What, Kit Kat? Oh, that's the other side that isn't it? Okay. So I'm assuming it's basically going to be there's actually a reason to go over the top of that. If I can get over. I can be able to from this. How to open that side is the other question. Rid of our unfriendly tar slime and take the front. Yes, CC. Oop. The aqua blast I ended up losing last time. I'll take that. Tar slime. Tar slime. But wait. Is there a door down here with this? That's kind of the... Yup. The definitely do not fall bad idea if you do. Not that fell. That's how I get back up. Use the thing that I need. Is it just that there was treasure down here was the whole... Okay, I think so. So we're supposed to be able to get that down. I'm not sure how. What, CC? Oh, careful, kitty. You were in a slap happy mood today. Well, not really slapping, but definitely Hitting my face. Definitely missed something. How this is supposed to work. If I can get to where I need to go. Ah, I see now. Okay. Overboard. You make the craziest sounds, cat. To activate that, but I also need to not fall trying to get there. Try to get further than this somehow. I don't know. Ah, there we go. What did that open? Okay, it opened this. Which opens the thing to that. Oops. I do the puzzle in the right order. But I need to get back up here in my mind so I can kind of see if the one above it has opened, because I feel like there's a bit more to that back and forth. I need to open that one. Oh, maybe it's open enough that I can... Yeah, on that side it is. Okay. Get up here. And then use that, probably. Nope. Is it just the bread pod? Nope. Or prize pod? Nope, that's not. Oh, I get across. Okay, perfect. Okay, Kit Kat. You're getting to the point where you can start living. And I'm not going to leave you at my desk if you're going to start doing that. So from here out there should be the lab right there. Maybe? No, yeah, we got a hallway. Okay. Ooh, and more options. Well, it does look like a large aquarium. Hey, it is the other side. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, okay, so it's over here. Oh, you guys have managed to instantly become tar slimes. Oh, there's an egg slime. See if I can take them with me. Are we done with the tar slimes now, or go? Nope. Okay, so what's up here then? Aside from those things. And now some corrupted fruit. Actually, not all that helpful for me. So I'm just gonna have to exit this area then, that I have to open. Okay, that brings me kind of back to square one though. Like, yeah, we've gotten that side open and we managed to do it. But where to go from there to get what we're supposed to with some of the stuff that we use light for? How do we get over to there to deal with that one? It also hasn't given me the info on the slimes I need to be able to use some of the puzzles, so maybe I've missed something? As far as the labyrinth goes, there's meant to be a different door that opens. Can't quite get it open, or is it... I don't think I need it to... Maybe it needs to be pointed at these little mushroom things? They're not just lights? I can go quite a distance. I don't think these ones can go as far. Yeah, this shrinks it effectively. I can't aim it at those, so that's definitely not the answer. Hmm. Don't know any more of those puzzles. Just yet, anyway, so I'm assuming that's probably also part of it, is just there's another one of these that I've yet to find. Unless it's, what is that open now? Unless it's something to do with the fact that you've got these little doors that have the little green, almost like blockings and stuff, keeping them shut. To be fair with this one, you should be able to technically jump down. to that though, but I can make it this. Here. Ah, okay, so you're telling me I'm missing thing for a door, so I'm missing that one maybe? Fair enough, that's a... Actually, now that I see a thing that I think is an activation mechanism, so maybe that's the other part of it. Let me see if I can get up here. It's taking me a little bit longer than I wanted to, but so far not too bad in the sense of times, but let's see. Well, that didn't get me up how I wanted it to. Keep along this ledge, even though it's got to be the tiniest ledge. Actually, yeah, I keep up pretty well with it. And get up here. There we go. Here, now I can get up there. And jump down. Standing a little bit closer to 100, there we go. Now from here, jump down and do that, which I forgot to do last time. Oh, and that opened the door. No, it didn't. Alright, okay. Well, it opened this door. So I have to start with guts. Easier navigation, but... comes down to what am I missing? I'm super curious what I'm missing. I'm actually going to look it up for just a second here to figure out what I've messed with. It'd be nice if they were giving me anything to do with the last light thing. Is it again just missing a door here? No. There's tower slams. Oh, they're behind me. How do you keep spawning in here at once? I guess it's the quantum slime is popping in and causing issues with it. There we go. Should be better. Hey, hang on. Possibly I need to look at this thing again a little differently, sir. Ah, okay. So the thing I didn't understand that was a tip for the doors, which is the door up there, actually has to do with the fact that you'll find the little shadow slimes around, and it's that you need the shadow ports and you need to do it kind of like you would one of the overly large slimes that are like normally sitting on something or sitting in front of something you can't access. It's that mechanic. That's exactly what it is, and yet I tried tossing stuff at it and didn't realize it was specifically those. Good news, I do know where plenty of shadow slimes are. Just have to get out of this area and back across. And there'll be plenty in the caverns or by the fire. And it is a little bit on the uh-oh sparkly side. Okay. Let's get out here and find out where the shadow slimes are. Once I get over here, there should be a few over towards the hallway over here. Yep, there we go. Probably gonna have to side here. Yep. There we go. Problem solved. I have some of the extra plorts to chase down those guys with. I don't even need to end up collecting of the shadow ports to make this work. There we go. That's right, if I get too close to you, you end up... There should be a few more of you. Yep, there we go. Spawning in. I got a full slime. At least I can throw it at you, I guess. Should be more here in a little bit. Again. Yep, there we go. At 16, try for 20 and see if that's enough. Well, it's gonna take a few. There's the other plort using to throw. Any more of you guys gonna spawn in? And give me a little help. Yep, there you are. Back over this way. Let's see if we can get more of them to pop in. Oh, no, but I got a tar sign to pop in. Particularly helpful. Go back out here. Will they respawn back in now? Because they've moved around. Maybe not. Here. Should be more somewhere popping back in. Oh, nope, we have another tar slug. I think exit and re-enter and see if it somehow does have the actual logic of causing despawn and respawn. Not sure if it's on timers. If it's on timers, it's not going to work probably very well. Nope. Okay, so it does not actually take haste or despawn. Now that's interesting. Oh, will more pop in here somewhere? No, there's definitely some tar slimes around. There we go. That did work. That didn't happen to be the water I had, that happened to be the glass. Whoops. So, everything I need to grab. Maybe I have enough shadow quartz now. I can hope at least. 24 should be enough. There'll be plorts out there, and there is a little spot that the little shadow ones will spawn. Like a little balcony, but I've got to be careful with that one. If I'm not, the plorts will just go flying down into like the little cloud expanse. I gotta think about it when I go to do that. Make sure I'm kind of aiming stuff differently. Nope, not quite enough. Definitely a good start. I guess one thing is for the unstable floors, I can actually use them as a resource now because I have the thing. Oh, nope, I can't. Okay. Nope, I can't put them through the warp thing either. Okay, interesting. Well, I don't particularly want to deal with tar slimes. Too far rid of it. Yeah, so we're gonna have to farm one of the shadow ones. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it for now and probably pick it up tomorrow. And continue on it then, but so at least I have an answer as to why I couldn't get that door open and what actually goes into the door. Maybe it's probably one of the. It's more complex, but not the most complicated. It's one of those things like, oh, I wouldn't have necessarily figured out because I wouldn't want to have thrown that at the door. But now that I know, and I wish I'd done it earlier, kind of thing. But at least I do know, so that's gonna be easier to do. Um, we can finish it up tomorrow and get that door open because there's some definitely puzzles here that I want to get done because once I have all of that in the quest line and stuff done, I can actually go into a little bit more of the ranching and the decor. Because so much of this is dependent on like getting all of the slimes and understanding which ones you have. So when you put them on your farm, you can figure out how you want to set them up. It'll be interesting, and yeah, I'll continue this tomorrow. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this, and I'm kind of excited to see where it's going to go tomorrow once we actually get the gates open. Because when I did take a peek on how to open the doors, apparently there's about 2 other areas of the labyrinth we have not seen. Very, very curious, but I will pick it up tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. I had a lot of fun with this, and I hopefully will hopefully get those puzzles done tomorrow if I get lucky.